Alright, good morning YouTube, or evening. Sorry for dark, my room is dark. Alright, here's a quick test. So, I have this new monitor, and it's powering my fan that's coming off my portable AC unit. I just have it in my bedroom when I sleep. So, the test I want to do is I want to do an accuracy test. So, if you look at it, let's see if we can focus in on it. There we go. 99 amp hours is drawing 7 amps at 92 watts. At 108 volts, this is 77 watts. So, this is the Lucidity battery box. Okay, so it says I have 14 hours and 16 minutes to run this fan. Now, I want to show you something real quick. So I got this other battery box. It's a Re-Auto. This is the display that I used to have on that, and these displays ain't that good. They're good for what it was, but as you see, I'm negative, right? So I'm just plugging this straight into the Lucidity box, and there's no power switch on this. As you can tell, now I'm positive. So this is a bi-directional machine. I mean, a monitor. So in 6 minutes, I should have that charged up. Well, it's counting down. It's counting, but that'd be charged up. Well, it's charged up. That's cool that I can do that. It shows you both ways. Now, the power inverter on this is only 110 volt. You might get 111. So if your machine requires more than 110, you got it. It went dark because it's not drawing anything. Yeah, so you can go in and preset it. There's a lot of good videos on it. So it's just nothing. So it's running off the battery box over here, basically. I do want to show you this. What's kind of funny about this. So let's unplug the battery box. Okay, this other one. Both of these are the Re-Auto 100 amp hour battery box. You can tell I'm back down. I'm using 6 amps, 90 watts. Fan's running, you can hear it. So if I turn the box off, all right, fan shuts off. I go down to nothing. If you look at my, well, you can't quite see ports here. So if I turn the box on, I have these two USB ports. They both light up. You can turn them off. Power inverter come on. You can actually turn the power inverter off, but you still have your Type C still lit. All right. And when you hit the when you hit the power switch, oh, that should go off. And give it a second, and it goes off. Right. What's really funny is the power switch is off. If I plug in another battery source, the power comes back on. When you plug in another battery, you can turn the power inverter on, and you're completely running off the other battery. And it's not showing it on the menu, because of us drawing anything from this battery, it will show it up. It will show. Good example, unplug it. It's going to go off for a second because the battery box is off, right? If I turn that on, get a few minutes, fan's coming on, and that's drawing. I plug it in. It's taking charge from the battery box. It's not taking anything from the battery box. It's charged up. All right. I unplug this. As you can tell, now it's using its battery. And this is pretty weird. It's off. So I'm no longer using the battery on this box. So that's going to go down to 0, and the screen's going to shut off. Screen only comes on when it's using or charging through the battery, through the shunt. If I plug this box back in, power comes back on, but the shunt is not recognizing it because it's not going through the switch. It's not going through the shunt. So the wiring on this, I don't know if this is a design error, they did it on purpose, I don't know, but this is off. It is not on. And I'm getting power. I'm using the power straight off the other box, the other battery, and not this battery. If I turn it on, I'm still not using this battery because it's recognizing the other battery. Oh, here it is. It's coming on. My fault. It's coming on. So therefore, I'm using very little. Okay. If I unplug this, unplug that, and it immediately goes to the battery in the box. I just think that's kind of cool. But this is my, hold on one second. Let me see if I can get a, let's see if I can get a light. There we go. Didn't recognize, I forgot how to light. This is my EB3A, yeah. So as you can tell, you have it on and off. The battery box is off, and that display should go out in about 10 seconds. Okay, so it's off. Believe me, you can't tell. It's there it is. It's off. Okay. Switch is off. Everything's off. Now I got a light so we can see what's going on. And this is just the Reodo box. Awesome box. $100. I say you get it. It does come with just a power switch. It does have one USB here, and then 2 cigarette lighters. And this does not light up or nothing. When you turn it on, give you voltage of the battery. That's about it. Very basic, but it's good design. No electronics hardly. But this one, everything's shut off. Nothing's working. I plug in. Let's see right here. Plug this in, and everything comes on. Fan's going to power, and it's not coming on. Nothing, and I mean the monitor's not coming on because it's not detecting any current going in any direction. So these plugs are bypassed the switch or bypass actually the battery itself. Somehow it's wired straight through. It's wired through the switch. Through, you know, it's not wired through. It's wired around the switch. So this is not even picking up the other battery. It's turned off. Let's do this one real quick. Let's plug it back in. It's turned on. That's going to kick back on here in a second. And then if I turn this on, so you see everything's on, right? That's not on. Turn this on. It comes on, switches on. So it's showing movement. It's a minus an amp, 13 watts. So at this, it says I got 99 hours left. I'm unplugging the battery, external battery. Go back down here. So now it's 6 amps, 90 watts, and it says 14 hours and 39 minutes. So the whole experiment is I'm going to charge this up with the box. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I've been up all day working outside. I was at my friend's house. He has a little farm with some cows, and we need to get the fence. He needs to get the fence redone in a lot of places, and he just has no help. Nobody to help him, so I help him. Tired, going to bed. So I got 14 hours, roughly. 14 hours and 38 minutes. So I'm just going to run it off this. I'm going to charge it up to fully first, and then let's see how long it's going to take to charge it up fully. I love this monitor. It's $50 though, and you see it's in the positive. So this says it should be full And it's not using the box, it's using that. Let's see if I can get this to charge up. Okay, unplug it, plug it back in. All experiments, guys. Don't know what's going on. And give it a minute to show a positive. It's not showing a positive because it's running off. It's running off the battery box. Turn that off. Turn this off, and unplug it. It's totally dead. No power. I turn the box back on. I've never done this before, so all this is new to me. Okay. Showing 14 hours and 25 minutes. If I plug the other battery box, oh come on, other battery box back in. Let's see if this is going to charge. So it's just running off the other battery box. Alright. So I turn everything off. It's still going to be on. So there's really no way to charge this battery. Charge this battery in this box by another battery. Because it's when I plug this in, it's going to run off of that battery. It's not going to run off of this one. So it's off. So we just turn this on. So this is what I'm going to do. Just going to sit here and play with this. I have a 200-watt solar panel up on the roof. So we're looking at it at 99%. A half an amp hour is gone. You see what this is, and then in the morning, I am going to, when I get up, then we're going to see what it is. The time right now is. What is the time? Oops, sorry about that. Don't know what time it is right now. 9 o'clock.